What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I am the BA Tutor, and today I've got an interesting video for you guys, okay? It's actually a question that I want to ask, and obviously you see the question right above me, and that is a career as a business analyst, a BA, right for you? The reason I want to ask this question is there's a lot of people out there that have looked into the career as a business analyst. They're interested. They maybe want to do a career change, a transition, if you will, or those folks that just want to start their career as a BA. They have a lot of these questions, and the main question is this question of, is this career right for them? Now, as far as answering this question, obviously the main thing is to answer and find out about the career of a business analyst. I've got plenty of videos. You guys can look for that, talking about what exactly a BA is, what exactly a BA does. You guys can go check that out in my recent videos where I break it down all into detail. The main thing that I want to focus on in this video is, once you are aware of everything that a business analyst does, now you have to really ask yourself, is this the career for you? Not just because of those things that come along with being a BA, the actual job description itself, writing requirements, being able to, be part of a whole SDLC lifecycle, etc., etc. Not just that, but the things that come with being a BA. Okay, so to me, it's very important that all of the different aspects that come with being a business analyst come into play, but I'm going to focus on the soft skills. Okay, because I feel like the people that are going to excel in a career as a BA are those people that like the soft skills that a BA has. So what are some of these soft skills? Let's get started here. To me, somebody who is asking this question to themselves, you need someone who likes the following. Okay. The first thing is communication. Okay, this is key here because this is one of the biggest, if not the biggest, soft skill as a business analyst. Your entire job revolves around analyzing and then gathering requirements, and so you do this how? By communicating. Okay, now somebody can literally come in and just hand you the requirements, but even then, which is a very rare scenario, even then you have to ask the right questions. You have to be able to elicit and find out all the finer details. Okay, it's not just going to be something very straightforward without some sort of a connection. And again, back to the main premise here of a business analyst, you need to be able to communicate between multiple parties. A BA is a liaison. It's in the definition, okay? It's a liaison between, two different parties. It's the business side, it's the IT side, the development, the coding side. You're that middle person between those. So you need to be able to communicate. You need to be able to speak, metaphorically, different languages and be able to communicate that to various different parties, okay? So to me, this is huge. If you don't like to communicate, or you don't like, having to communicate with teams and etc., and you just like, sitting behind your desk and typing up all day and that's it, so be it. That could be what works for you. But for somebody who, is contemplating a career as a business analyst, I think this is huge. I think you have to, somewhat enjoy it and like it and be able to do it. And so to me, that's very important. The next thing here kind of goes along with what I mentioned earlier. So somebody who likes the business side of things, okay? So what do I mean by this? So obviously it's in the name itself, business analyst. Now, there are other types of analysts out there, systems analysts, business systems analysts, etc. But for the most part, when we're talking about the generic business analyst, we are talking about somebody who is focused on the business side of things. Now, again, back to the earlier point about communication, if you are somebody that likes to, just sit behind a computer and be able to, do your job and that's it, I mean, then at that point, a development job, a coding job, that'd be perfect for you, because for the most part, that's what you're doing. You're not really having a person-to-person interaction. You're not really, having those type of in-person meetings and stakeholder sessions, if you will. Okay, so somebody who likes the business side of things, that's important, because you can either be on the technical side or the business side. And the technical side is going to involve that coding. It's going to involve heavy language use. It's going to involve applications, understanding architecture. It's very detailed. It's very minute, minuscule, very specific, microscopic look at things, versus the business side is focused obviously on a much higher level. And so if you like the business side of things, a career as a business analyst would be perfect for you, because again, as a BA, you don't get too bogged down in the details. Yes, you must know, obviously how things work on the technical side. That is going to absolutely help you with your job. But for you to be able to, just like the technical side, that's not going to work, because you have to be able to take the technical knowledge, but then also focus it, on a higher level. So again, you don't have to know any coding or many main languages. Know the basics, but you don't have to know the details. And so to me, somebody who likes the business side of things, this is going to be huge if you're contemplating a career as a business analyst. Okay, and then another thing where, if you are considering a career as a BA, understand that the IT industry, it's one of the most recession-proof industries in the entire world. Okay, in all of the industries that are out there, absolutely at certain times, like what I'm making the video right now, we're dealing with the virus going on, and the entire world is in a recession. Okay, and the IT industry is one of very few industries that is not as impacted. Why? Because you've got what? Flexibility of remote work. This is key, because there's other jobs out there where you need to be physically in a location. You don't need that as a business analyst, and that is the beautiful part of things. You can literally communicate online, obviously through your laptop. You can work remote, and you're in the industry where, like I mentioned, it is virtually recession proof. And so to me, that's a huge plus here for somebody that is debating or contemplating a career as a business analyst, because you're in a fairly recession proof industry. And let's be honest here, everything is moving towards IT, and that is not going anywhere anytime soon. And then you've got the flexibility of remote work, which absolutely cannot be understated here, because you don't have to be in a physical location. You could literally work remote in different states, countries even, okay? And that is the beauty of it. So to me, these are some of the high points here for somebody that is debating, contemplating a career as a business analyst. Know that you should definitely like to communicate, have that as a skill that you either enjoy or want to do or are willing to do. You should also like the business side of things versus the technical side of things. If you like the technical side of things, I would recommend going towards more of a development coding path. So for you to like the business side of things, that would push you, I believe, more towards a business analyst side of things. And then finally, the last 2 points about the IT industry and that flexibility. Being in this industry, I believe it is right now one of the safest and best industries to be in. You can put it up there and talk about healthcare, finance, etc., all those industries. I don't believe are as recession proof and as safe as the IT industry. So there you have it, folks. These are some of the points for you guys if you are contemplating a career as a business analyst. Now, I do have a course for you guys if you are a beginner and you want to know more about business analysis and how to, obviously become a business analyst and what exactly a business analyst does. It's in the description below. You guys can go check out the course and let me know what you guys think. Okay, so please submit your questions, whatever it is you guys have, in the comment section below. But if you guys are interested, the course is in the description. You guys can go check it out. And if you have any questions, let me know. As always, thanks for watching.